Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for January 26, 2025, this Sunday edition, weekend edition for the lower 48 United States. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel for the latest weather news and weather conditions as it becomes available. Thank you for your support, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're looking at the National Weather Service radar here for the lower 48, and you notice that most of the country in the upper Midwest, the West, the Northeast, and the Southeast is looking pretty good, but the mid-Mississippi Valley, we do have rain showers. None of this is severe, but we do have rain showers extending from Memphis down to Tupelo, Greenville, Jackson, Mississippi, into Louisiana, areas that were covered in snow. And so much as 4 to 6 inches of snow are now replaced with rain here from Houston to Lake Charles to Beaumont up to Shreveport and Alexandria and Baton Rouge toward Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This rain will continue to be moderately to heavy and push along the 2059 corridor toward Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, over toward areas north of Birmingham, toward Coleman and Jasper and Fort Payne, back up toward the I-20 corridor between Birmingham and Atlanta. And all those areas in between, rain showers are on your way for tonight, overnight tonight. And as we put this in motion, you can see the general motion of this is toward the east-northeast here. Even Nashville and Memphis and Jackson, Tennessee could flirt with some of these rain showers here. Not as heavy as down south of, into the southern Mississippi Delta. But you will be getting rain showers nonetheless throughout the night as it pushes toward the Atlanta metro by midnight or early midnight or after midnight tonight. So the National Weather Service hazards, as you can see, is mostly confined to the west. Most of the main hazards are out in west here. We have mountain snow, winter weather advisories in the purple for the high Sierras, down into closer to Bakersfield and Fresno. Freeze watches are in effect in the valley there, so be very careful. Be coming up out of the Grapevine there, the Los Angeles Basin there. Freeze warnings and winter weather advisories in purple and blue here are in effect all the way up through Santa Rosa County, up into the Bay Area as well, San Francisco Bay, San Mateo Bay area there, in Oakland. Those freeze warnings extend all the way up there at this time. Now, we have winter storm warnings in effect for the High Sierra. Once again, Bridgeport, California, Truckee, those areas in Nevada there as well, and pink. So be very careful with that. The whole Grand Canyon Rim Country as well. Winter storm watches in blue and advisories as well. If you're going to go visit that area, and north of Phoenix into the Green Verde Valley there, along 17, just to the west of 17, Sedona, Prescott Valley, those areas. Be very careful. There's a freeze warning in effect for your area. There's high wind warnings off the lake here in Brown here. High wind watches, I should say. Anywhere from Chicago, Kenosha, Wisconsin, Waukegan, over toward Michigan, the lower end, St. Joseph, Michigan, Grand Rapids, Ludington, Cadillac, Michigan, over toward Bad Axe and the Finger, Michigan, down back toward Detroit metro area and Windsor. These areas on the high wind warnings there, watches as it continues in Brown, as well as the UP of Michigan. Don't want to forget our friends in Houghton and up in those areas as well. So we're going to continue to see that. We also have this rain showers to continue in Texas. That's valid for tomorrow on Tuesday. They're going to be advancing in Texas in thunderstorms. Snow will continue to blanket the upper Midwest and Northeast as well. And then on tomorrow, Monday, light snow showers will continue on the Great Lakes and Northeast. Showers will continue in the South, so you get rain in the South, not snow. Anywhere from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and the Outer Banks, all the way down from Charleston down to Savannah, Brunswick, Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, Miami, and over from the Panhandle back towards Louisiana again as they continue that snow-covered thing. Weather vapor shows the story here. We have that moisture I showed you in the Mississippi Valley. Out west is dry and clear with that orange, extending all the way from the California-Arizona border back into Amarillo, Texas, and Oklahoma City, and to the Panhandle of Oklahoma as well. And we have that slight plume of moisture here extending into the Great Lakes here, but it's not producing a lot of snow showers. And so anybody coming along from Erie to Youngstown to Cleveland, back towards the Indiana Toll Road, the South Bend, and back towards Chicago should be good, as it's just that filtering those high clouds into the northeast as well. This has been the Weather Guru update for January 26, 2025. Take care, blessings, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening.